So just to be clear, you guys are prioritizing Budweiser and Fireball.
We
Both
are.
carrier launches, both cap.
Oh.
As I remember, it Budweiser, Guinness for immediate departure from Kashab.
Yeah, but Guinness are no longer with us. That's the flight
Oh
of
fuck, is that the
F-16.
F-16s?
So that's been replaced by Fireball, which will be launching from a carrier.
Where the fuck
Good.
is
So
the Stennis?
Stennis is just off the north side of the runway of Kasab.
Oh my
look at the
god.
look at the
Yeah.
runway and look where
Yeah,
you want
yeah.
your planes to be coming off that runway, and then it's not a great play. Like I know why it's there because they want to be able to keep all the F-18s together with Jeff, but also that fucks the airport royally.
These missile things need to fucking disappear.
Well they're doing their best.
I'm taking a screenshot of that clusterfuck.
I've got nothing.
Bullet are on the ground. I can see them. Yeah, Bullet's with you.
Hey, in the LSO view, what does it say the BRC is?
Good question. Get back to the LSO view. I'm busy fucking fanning around looking at the rest of the map.
Okay.
This is the tower. This is not fucking view I wanted.
Then continue pressing Alt F9.
Yeah, I am. Don't worry. There we go. We've got ship heading of
The
357.
Stennis is like on the fucking land, basically.
Yeah, it's in port. Yeah, 357's our heading right now.
Okay. DCS crashed.
Oh dear.
Good thing I don't need DCS. 357, you said?
Yeah, I got a ship heading of 357. I think I'm reading that right.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
No, it looks correct. The ship's in a northerly type direction.
Yeah, with 2 knots of wind.
Are there altitude filters on this thing? Can I get rid of things?
You can do, yeah.
Where? How?
I believe if you go to the map, it says Map Persian Gulf, and then you've got a tab for filters, and you can do an altitude filter there.
Oh, okay. Wait, the map. There it is.
So one of the drop downs says Map Persian Gulf. Drop that down. Go to the filters tab.
Altitude filter. I don't
BATC noises.
Anyone below fucking that.
You're about to be a very busy.
Yikes. Oh my god, altitude filters work.
It's alright, you've only got like 12 F-18s.
My favorite.
Now, my question, I'm just looking behind me. How many of these people do you reckon are going to be sensible enough to request their real wheel chocks to be removed?
One.
2 have, rest haven't.
Well, I guarantee those 2 started taxiing and then they were like, oh shit. Why is no one on my frequency?
Good.
Hey, cunt fucks.
They don't want departure, it's fine, they're staying. Guess.
There's 8 people on 125, so you've got 8 people on your frequency.
Tower, Bullet, flight
9.
10 Charlies, ready for taxi.
Stupid.
I've got 1 on 125 for me.
It shows 1, but I guess if there's actually people.
What port have you connected your SRS client to? Is it 5022?
Yes.
5022, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, now I have 2 people. I don't know.
I've got 2 now, yeah.
Radio check 125.
It was just a radio call on 1250.
That was me.
Ah, there you go then.
What was the clear?
Are there actually any controls for
What was
the
the cleared
LSO
altitude,
lights?
please?
Like wave off.
Not yet.
So
Cleared 2,000 feet and a right turn to 350 as soon as
well,
we can.
that makes life even easier.
You just need to look at the camera and talk to them.
Oh my god, taxiing is occurring. Have you cleared anyone?
Nope. Who has?
Not a fucking marshal. Well, good news. Got an F-18 like mid-deck.
I don't really give a fuck until they're in the air. I could care less what if they talk to you on the if you want to control the ramp, that's good on you.
Not in the mission. No one else on 126. Fine.
Who had the wait, who was it that had the Ouija board?
Me.
Oh, well. If they call me up for taxi, I'm gonna tell them to talk to you.
Love on 126. Fine.
Yeah, I don't have anyone talking to me, so I don't whatever. Oh, also, before I like forget and have to change my first aircraft, what's the fucking bitch pew pew GCI frequency?
130.
That's
Cassard
right.
Tower, Blackthorn 1-1, good morning. 2 times JF-17s, ready for taxi to the active.
Because 125 is carry.
Meow.
We got Bullet airborne.
Who? Where? What? Where?
Bullet 1-1 is now
It's
on
a
heading 350,
single
passing
Oh, I see.
12,000
A10's
feet.
Charlie. So it's a
Did
negative
someone
flight of 2.
clear him for takeoff?
Cassard
We've got
traffic,
no
2
cap.
ship.
We've got no
Malibu,
SEAD.
2 ship.
They're just
Oh.
flying
Unis
into.
ready for takeoff.
Who the fuck knows what?
Well, the Hornets are sorting themselves out, so I'm happy. Check
What
the
are
weather.
those? There's SEAD, yeah? Yeah, Blackthorn, yeah.
That was great ATC.
Turn left 350, climb to 5,000 feet as soon as able. Blackthorn 1-1.
Push to
copies.
mute.
Call sign on departure, maintain 5,000, turn left hand 270, wind calm, runway 31 right, clear.
Bullet 1-1, check in GCI.
Damn.
That's how I would have said that, but.
Cassard traffic, this is Malibu. Do we have
Did you give
permission
Bullet
to
any
take off?
instructions about turning?
Oh, you know what I need to fix for next mission?
Bullet 1-2, patron.
Call signs can only be 7 characters. So like BULLT 1-2.
Stand by 1 second.
I'll speak to Magic about it next time about doing not all the deck stuff.
We had some idiot pilot the other day that couldn't like figure it out, and the
I
real
maintain
I was
5,000
like,
feet,
I can't pull up your flight
turn
plan,
left 350,
Dragon
platform
11,
1-1.
because you spelt dragon DRAGON. which is 6 characters plus your numbers at the end, which are 8 characters.
Copy.
He's like, well, can you just change it for us? I was like, no, because it won't even let me pull up your flight plan. And he's like, well, I don't understand. Like, how long have you been a pilot? You can only have 7 characters. He was like, oh.
Have we still got a seed flight then? Because I've got fucking very harm heavy.
Oh, you have MiGs.
Where the fun begins.
Is anyone gonna talk to me on the carrier? Or no?
Apparently not. Like,
Well, interestingly, they're talking to the JTAC,
what for fucking carrier clearance?
or Fireball seem to be. Yeah.
What?
I don't
What?
know. I don't know.
I thought that's what the marshal was for. That was why I fucking Ouija boarded it up. 'Cause I thought it was
I
something to have.
don't know.
Because there's an F-18 on Cat 3. If he puts his wing down, he's going to lose an aim if Cat 4 goes before him. Charles? Cat 4 is fucking...
Casab Tower, Blackthorn 1-1, on altitude, Angels
Well, you
5.
To
said
be
before
fair,
you
the
went down,
JTAC
then
is
they've got one in the air.
the JTAC is now telling them to push 125, so you should have something soon. Fuck no. Yeah, no, we've
Who's
got
talking to Budweiser?
no one,
Oh, okay.
but I'll take him because he's cap and I need him.
Affirm.
Blackthorn haven't checked in.
There's one Budweiser. I don't know if he's got anyone.
I see one Budweiser's taken off, but he's heading south, which is not helpful.
I mean, he's welcome to go south if he wants. Oh, got another
DCS, what's
Budweiser
your
up.
call sign?
Patron.
Patron. Ooh, a CV rendezvous. They're not flying it correctly, but I see what they're trying to do.
I'm gonna be real sad if people keep using 3 and 4 if I'm land. Get the feeling that comes later.
Just so you know, Ghost Dog, the bullets are coming back to orbit Kasab at altitude, so they shouldn't interfere with you.
We have a fireball.
Stand by.
Affirm, thank you.
Sorry, Ghost Dog. Okay. Yep. Yeah, we've got a bit of enemy cap up at the moment. So once we've established over Kashim and the stand by.
Affirm, thank you.
There you go. Sorry about that again, yeah, I realised my problem. I was talking, but I had managed to mute my microphone inside OBS. So what we're doing is, this is Tactical DCS's channel, or server. I am running tower for in the blue circle, for specifically Kasab airbase there. I've already launched and released some A10s and some JF17s. I'm now waiting on some. I'm waiting for the good word from above to clear UH1s. As you can see, the carriers are in the process of taking off in organised cap. They're already engaged. The helicopters will be taking off and landing at Kesham to attack. We already have Blackthorn JF-17s. They're doing suppression of enemy air defences, SAM hunting. And they're kind of alone, which makes me worried. This is because we had a flight of F-16s, but there was a glitch in the server, and we don't have that flight anymore. So it's getting interesting. We also do have a Stennis class carrier right in front of my departure line, sitting in port. Just a way to start launching aircraft now, so that's going to be fun. But so far we've been able to keep each other out of the way. I also have a flight of A-10s circling and orbiting overhead my station, basically waiting for permission to go out and support the attack on Kesham as well, but we can't do that until we have local air support. As you see, we've got more stuff coming in, and Blackthorn is he's our seed flight, but they're obviously engaged. This guy looks like Blackthorn's pretty much alone. That's going to go well.
Say that again. That was Blackthorn.
Yeah, Blackthorn in the top,
Yeah,
in the western.
they choose to go off down there. They're a seed flight.
Yeah.
Got our ass hanging in the breeze, so.
Nearest friendly support is cold to them, 70 miles out. That's going to go well. They know they're up against three aircraft, right? Oh god, 15 miles.
Hopefully.
Su-24s. Oh, they're Su-24s. That's not quite so scary.
15 miles and closing.
Yeah, they're Su-24s. They're attack aircraft.
Come fly with me.
Looking at how empty 125 is, I don't think anyone will come fly away. Sorry.
I guess no one wants to talk to me.
I don't know.
It's okay, Nick. I get that feeling all the time, and every time I try ATC on Hoggett, at least once an hour, I will have people just no-rad me.
I mean, technically, no one's supposed to be talking to me right now because they're not inbound to the carrier.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd thought the Harriers might be saying hi, but
Well, no one said hi. They just left.
I'll have a word when I get back.
Oh my god, they are doing some work on these Su-24s.
Yeah, those GF-17s, not to be fucked with, man. I mean, they're fencers, so it's not exactly a hard target, but still, Jesus. They're ripping them up, man.
2 down, 1 to go.
That data link's nasty, man. They know where each other are. It's not going to go well for them.
Get your nose on them. Get your nose on them.
Kill him! Kill him!
We're wondering if maybe we could start heading over, not get too close, because we know for at
Maybe
least
we should have more jet
the
flight.
beginning of the flight will be covered by the carrier in terms
Oh
of
no,
protection.
there's a 4-ship coming in.
I'll pass the request up, Malibu, but be aware the even the you're down a flight of F-16s, which is why cap is stretched, and the Jeffs are already attacking fencers way off the corridor. So the even Seed's not really in effect right now.
Okay, copy. We don't mind holding either way. Just thought I'd pop the question.
Yeah, I'll pass it up, man. I know you're eager to get your teeth in. B-Sky, do you think it's safe to release the choppers now, or?
I mean, yeah, we've got that 4-ship coming in. We've got Fireball heading over to Kashima Island, though, so I'm hopeful that we can hold them off. So, yeah, go on. Let's get the choppers going.
Yeah, I'll get them
They're going to
released.
take forever, aren't they?
They are going to take a while to get there, yeah.
130.
Malibu 1-1,
Yeah, there's plenty on
takeoff
130.
as approved. You're going to climb and maintain 1,000 feet, fly 350, and you're going to depart my frequency at 5 miles, speaking to GCI at that time.
Copy, thank you.
And I'm not going to ask you to join the runway. You're cleared for a hover takeoff from your position direct north.
022, yes?
Thank you.
Caution: traffic is going to be on the Stennis, which is going to be right 010 for about 2 miles. You also have A10s overhead at 7,000.
SRS 217 189 178
It is 120.
502.
Alright, B-Sky, those two Hueys are going to start rocking just shortly.
That's fine. No stress.
I can't imagine those Jeffs have much fuel left.
What, Blackthorn?
Yeah, the Seed flight. I can't imagine they're going to have much time on station left.
Don't know. I mean, all they've got to do is launch their seed back at Kashima Island or one of the other targets and then just bugger off home,
On
aren't they?
station
So
5 by.
probably not too bad.
Yeah, if they want to do that and get in, then that's not going to be a problem. I've still only seen one person take off from the Stennis yet, so. Alright, Hueys are rolling now.
Tarawa ATC compass flight checking in.
This is not Tarawa ATC, this is Kasab ATC. Try Tarawa on, wait one, Is Tarawa 125 or 126?
125.
I've been trying ATC Tarawa on 125, but no response.
We'll wait one because 125 is waiting for you to talk to them as well, so there's obviously something going wrong there.
Yeah, I've been trying to check in with them for the last 5 minutes, but no response as of yet.
Stand by one, I'm in the same chat room as them all. I'll get this fixed for you.
I fixed
Copy
it.
that,
Don't
thank you.
come back.
Okay, no problem.
Because you've gone off mine now.
I just
Compass,
turned off.
re-verify 125 and check in with them. Someone has fixed their radios and given it the swift kick, the equivalent of a swift kick in the junk.
Great to hear, thank you.
There you go. You got you got your Tarawa talking to you. Rossi, what the fuck? It's going to be about a 2-hour mission. So it's currently 9 o'clock. Expected to finish about 10ish, maybe slightly
I've still
later.
got nothing. Sorry.
Rock, you should hear them on 125.0.
That's what I mean. I've got no one on. Not now.
What to do is in lot ATC, click radio. DCS SRS radio enabled. And set your initial location as Kasab, I guess, or potentially select the Tarawa. And you should be suddenly in radio range. See if that helps.
Start.
What's the mission brief in brief? Those helicopters, Malibu flight, are going to be taking over Kishem. We have Bullet, the A-10s are going to do solo local support. And we have Blackthorn, Jeffs, they're doing seed over the area, and a little bit of cap because we're short a set of F-16s due to a glitch. On this side we have Hornets doing naval strike and providing cap for these SAM systems and so on here. Once Keshem is captured, they're going to capture one of these air bases here, if I remember rightly. And that's the mission. So my part in this is to manage traffic, Kasab, for people landing and taking off. It is also basically to make sure that I get people directed to the right channels. So for example, I'm going to hand over Malibu very shortly. Malibu 1-1, contact the GCI on 130 for further vectors. Good luck.
Harriers going. I don't know where they're supposed to.
And this guy, Blackthorn 1-2, he's not talking to me, so he's in some sort of carrier.
Same password in SRS for the external. Anyway.
Yes.
Won't let me fucking log in.
Verify the port number. Should be 5022.
Yeah, 217791891785022.
Yep.
Password 4321.
And then your username needs to be whatever you've set it to be. So you need to type in, say, rock, paper, fail or something. You can't leave that blank.
Yeah, I've got rock, paper, fail on it.
Okay, cool.
The button.
Then it should say connect EAM, and that's you connected. I mean, I can see that you're connected on the clients list. You just happen to have a white dot on your name instead of a blue one, which I'm not sure what that means.
I get nothing.
Did you hit connect first? You've got to hit connect and then connect EAM.
Yeah, I'm connected to server. I can
Okay.
get a radio display up for that. But I can't get... Yeah.
That's weird.
Oh, live.
That's going to make it very difficult. Were you able to talk to people before Rock?
I had Nick, and then Nick fixed his problem, but it moved him from wherever I was. Don't know.
Hmm. That's a
Same
bit-
time when Nick said, "Ah, I fixed it," Nick disappeared from my 125 and 1.
Oh, okay. Wish I had a better answer for you, man. I really don't.
It's no worries. Working.
I mean, if you're going to be LSOing, you just need to be disconnect. I suppose you just disconnect from lot ATC, and you're just focused on the plat cam and the external footage.
Yeah. See if I can. I'll get back.
So that would mean you would just connect via in-game. You don't need to disconnect. You don't need to use EAM. You just connect as a player, effectively.
Yeah.
Take up one of the observer slots or something.
Well, I can sit on
Stand
the
by.
LSO platform. I just haven't got anyone on radar.
Hmm. Well, you wouldn't need radar for LSOing. But
Oh, not radar. Sorry. On SRS, I have no comms with anyone.
that's weird. It's kind of needed for what you're trying to do as well.
I've got 125 there, 6 there. Fuck.
That's not pilots. That's me. That's me and the other controllers. I've deliberately turned their volume down a little bit so that if I hear a radio transmission, I know that has priority. I can turn them up a little bit for you if that helps. But yeah, he's quiet for me, but as well, that's intentional.
Who the fuck is this?
Nick, what did you do to fix yours?
Hold on. I just disconnected and reconnected, and all of a sudden it decided to start working.
Because when you're after your disconnect, you disappeared from my 125 and 1. Now I've got no one.
Yeah, I don't. Have you disconnected and reconnected?
Sort of thing I would suggest.
Do that. That helped me. I literally just clicked disconnect and then reconnect, and all of a sudden there were people on my frequency.
It does help. So I've
Can
heard.
you check on 5?
Now.
What the fuck is going on?
These guys are really fucking bad at maintaining 5,000.
Is that flight of 2 coming back?
I don't know what the hell they're doing. They're not. Who's Strongbow? What are they?
Because they're not getting any LSO at the minute.
Well, yeah, they were not going to talk to LSO until. Oh, you mean you're not? Yeah, got it. Okay, cool.
Because I've got on the clients list is everybody on the server, but I have
Oh, and Rossi and Cannon Fodder, thanks for the follows. Hope it's somewhat. It's not going to be the most entertaining station for you and all the time. It's going to it gets busier. It got busier at the start where I was clearing all the aircraft off. I imagine it'll get more interesting when I have takeoffs and landings at the same time. Because, well, we've got a brief flow. I'll explain to you why that's a problem. So, as you can see, Kasab has one airfield and 2 taxiways for entry and exit. Now that in and of itself is not a problem. The problem And it's not very well reflected in the drawing here, but Kasab Tower is in a U-shaped valley. So I cannot have aircraft land
Yeah, I've
from
got
the
no one
south.
connected on 130 either. Fuck.
So they have to land in this way, but they have to come out this way. And the Mission Maker in their infinite wisdom placed an entire carrier at dock here. So at the moment I've got aircraft literally immediately turning left on exit to avoid the aircraft carrier. And if they're landing, they're going to have to land overhead the Stennis. So it's going to be fun for them. And if someone wants to take off and land at the same time, one of them's going to have to wait. I've been getting some very clever suggestions from Nick, who's in this channel, who is a real life air traffic controller, so I'm going to try them if it comes along, but yeah, it's fun. Oh, excuse me. Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, to be fair, Rossi, this isn't TAC-View. This is something else called Law ATC, so it doesn't update as dynamically, and it's not going to give you as much detail as TAC-View would.
Ghost Dog, you should have Blackthorn inbound. I've asked them to push to you, so hopefully you'll have them.
Blackthorn, last station, sorry, Blackthorn 1-4, was it?
Blackthorn 1-1.
Blackthorn 1-1, hello. I understand you're really looking for takeoff. I do have your wingman inbound. Do you want to wait for him rearm to go out together, or do you want to come out and meet him?
Yeah, copy that 1-1 and wait for wingman, please.
You'll see him when he comes. I'm not quite sure the ETA, but I'm expecting him to check in presently.
South Tower, Blackthorn 1-4, inbound.
Speaking the devil and he shall appear. Blackthorn 1-4, continue inbound. Turn right heading 095 and expect vectors to land runway 19.
095 affirm.
Blackthorn 1-4, descend to 2,000 feet and get yourself ready for a straight in approach.
Blackthorn 1-4, 2,000 feet, copy.
No problem, Rossi. You'll forgive me if I'm not always responding. I'm afraid these guys have priority. What's Blackthorn 1-2 doing? And Blackthorn 1-4, caution traffic. Right 1 o'clock, 9 miles closing, FAT. And Blackthorn 1-4, turn right and get yourself established on approach for runway 19.
No, I restarted everything. I've still got nothing.
Sorry, Rock, I can't help you very much right now. I'm talking somebody in.
No worries.
Platform 1-4 field should be to your right. To your right, 2 o'clock. Report field in sight.
South Tower, field in sight.
Platform 1-4 clear to land. Runway 19. Caution, you'll be flying overhead the Stennis.
South Tower, Fireball 1-3 is approximately 15 miles northwest inbound to land. State 3 point.
Fireball 1-3, you'll be stacking in behind Blackthorn. Turn left, heading 100. Expect vectors to land runway 19.
Left turn 100, expect vectors for 19, Fireball 1.
And Fireball 1-3, descend and maintain 2,000 feet. You should have the Jeff in sight off your 12 o'clock.
We'll go down to 2,000 and as soon as we get around these mountains, we'll do.
And 1-3, are you bringing in your 1-4 at the same time, or is he intending to land on the go around?
Say again for 1-3?
I want to know if you plan on doing a 2-ship landing or not. I'd prefer not, if possible.
No problem, we don't have to do 2-ship landing.
It's not very. You don't have a lot of space either side of the runway if you need it.
Yep, no problem, we'll do one at a time.
Okay, Fireball 1-3, go ahead and turn in for Vector's approach, runway 0, runway 19.
Alright, base to final runway 19 for Fireball.
And Fireball 1-4, maintain spacing, you'll be following in behind your lead.
Maintaining spacing in behind lead.
Fireball 1-3, if I will slow down to minimum approach speed, you're going to start catching up the Jeff shortly.
1-3, we're slowing now, we have a field in sight.
At 1-3, just for reference, he's approaching about 170 knots.
Yeah, Roger, we got visual, we're at 135 now, slowest speed.
Copy. Blackthorn 1-4, once landed, vacate is immediately when available.
We'll vacate when I land.
It's giving you the general idea of their
How's everybody doing?
I'm spacing 3 aircraft inbound, so this is going to go well.
Budweiser 1-3, Bra 069 for 27 at 1,780 feet, MiG-29, hot.
Boy, I would hope that went out on the radio as well, B-Sky.
Look that on Teams. I mean Discord.
Sorry, that my
Fireball
call
1-3,
went out
clear to
on
land.
Discord, did it?
Tower,
Sorry.
platform 1-4, clear runway.
Very much appreciate Blackthorn 1-4. You'll find your wingman at the bottom end of the ramp. I'm sure he'll be eager to hook up with you and get yourselves turned around. And Fireball 1-4 clear to land, runway 19. Happy hunt.
Yep, clear to land, 1-3 just lagged into the ground.
Oh man, okay. What are your intentions? Do you want to go back to the carrier with him, or do you want to land here and catch him on the other side?
I'll land here, catch him.
No problem. Maintain contact with your lead and let me know when you're needing to get back up in the air with him. We'll figure it out then.
Yeah, when we get up there, lead is 1 and 2 are going to come back for rearm refuel.
Understood.
Kasab, ATC, this is Strongbow 1-2. I'm inbound from the northeast.
Strongbow, good day. A radar contact. You are 37 miles to my northeast. Runway 19 in use. Continue in. Expect vectors for runway 19.
Strongbow 1-2, copy.
Bravo 14, welcome to Kasab Airbase. Vacate when able and find yourself a parking spot.
Is off at Bravo.
Many thanks. Ramp is your choice. Just make sure you don't cover up the taxiways.
Thank you.
Strongbow 1-2. Still have you. I'm still tracking you. Continue inbound at your current course. You're going to be climbing down to you'll be stepping down to 2,000 feet once you're inbound in my sector.
Strongbow 1-2, copy. Holding current horse, ready to drop to 2,000 feet.
Strongbow 1-2, I'm probably going to get you to descend very shortly once you cross into the central sector.
Copy, Strongbow 2.
And Strongbow 1-2, descend to 2,000 feet. Report the field in sight.
Strongbow 2, defending 2,000.
And Strongbow 1-2, do you have the field in sight or do you need further vectors?
Do not have insight at the moment.
No problem, continue current course.
Strongbow 2, continuing.
Marshall, Budweiser 1-4 inbound.
And B-Skype, I've picked up Strongbow 1-2, just so you know.
Say again, Ghost Dog.
I've picked up Strongbow 1-2, he's on my fleet now.
Yeah, lovely. Okay.
Wait, LSO, do you have
I still have
paper?
no one on radio, but I can do paper.
Well, we'll see. I mean, there may just not be anyone.
Kasab Blackthorn 1-1,
'Cause I've got no one on 125
2 ship
either,
flight
I can't.
jets,
God
ready for
damn
taxi
it,
to the
okay.
active.
I show 9 people on 125.
Are you able to take off very quickly?
I can try.
If you can try, I can get you cleared immediately. If not, you got to wait for Strongbow.
The fuck is going on?
We'll make best speed.
Okay, cleared for immediate departure, runway 01. Turn left, heading 350, climb to 5,000 feet.
At the end of the IP, you have :5022, right?
350, turn left, and that's 5,000
And
feet. Blackthorn
EAM
1-1.
coalition password.
Read that correct. Cleared immediately as briefed, no delay.
It shows at the bottom everything connect.
When you connect to external AWACS mode, you put in 4321 as the password.
Yep.
Just disconnect and reconnect again. I don't know. I'm bad at SR. Also, pretty sure Budweiser 1-4 just ate shit.
Kasab, this
Yeah,
is
I'm not
Strongbow
showing him
2,
on my
visual
scope
on the
either.
end of the runway.
Strongbow 1-2, cleared takeoff, runway 19. And you should see the traffic jets. They'll be departing out and to their left. They'll be away from you very shortly.
Copy that, cleared to land, runway 19. Kasab Tower, Blackstone, Thorn, whatever, 1-4, clear runway.
Excellent work, Blackthorn, and I much appreciate your cooperation. Once you're 5 miles out my
Budweiser
airspace,
1-4, he
you're
had
cleared
some
over to
problems with his
GCI
external
130.
fuel tanks. They didn't drain, i.e., I suppose they didn't work, and he ran out of fuel.
How did he not notice that
Well, who knows? Who
How have
knows?
we not noticed the wrong fuel gauge?
I don't know.
Kasab traffic, single FAT
Oh.
on approach,
Oh,
35
someone is crying on frequency.
Oh, last station. I've got a lot of F-18s in the air. What's your call sign?
Sorry, Kasab traffic, Strongbow 14.
Strongbow 14, good day. Continue inbound Kasab. You expect to be number 2 to land. Hot mic.
Kasab Tower, Blackthorn 13, F18 inbound from the west.
Platform 13, good day. Continue inbound. I'll have you vectored. In fact, actually, this will help you out. Make a left turn 069. You won't like it immediately, but you'll know what I'm doing.
Yeah, sure.
069.
Strongbow 11 inbound, Marshall.
Strongbow 1-1 radar contact.
Strongbow 12. I think I gave you clearance already, but you are cleared to land.
Strongbow 2, clear to land. Kasab, Fireball 14 is ready for immediate departure.
Bravo 14, you'll be next to depart once Strongbow 12 lands. I want you to hold short at Bravo if able.
I'll hold short and give him a little space in case he needs to come off at Bravo.
Appreciate it. And Fireball 14, your takeoff plan will be as follows. You'll be making a left turn, 350, and climbing to 5,000 feet once I clear you. Platform 13, maintain that heading and descend to 5,000 feet.
Maintain in 5,000, Blackthorn 13.
Strongbow 14, descend and maintain, correction, yes, descend and maintain 4,000 feet. You'll be number 2 to land.
Strongbow 14, 4,000 feet.
Ghost Dog, you've got Blackthorn 13 inbound from the northeast. Sorry,
Yeah.
correction, northwest.
Yeah, he's already checked in with me. I'm getting him slotted.
Oh, perfect. I suspect you'll also get Strongbow 14 because he came back with the other ones that are going to the carrier.
Yeah, he's already checked in as well.
Cool.
Strongbow 14, clear to land runway 19 behind the incoming FAT.
Strongbow 14, copies.
And Strongbow 14, report when the field's in sight.
Strongbow 14, visual. On to land.
Platform 13, right turn 090. Vectors to final runway 19.
Right turn 090, Blackthorn 13.
See ya.
Kasab, Strongbow 14 reached 4,000 feet.
Excellent. Altitude, your discretion now. You're clear to land runway 19.
You're turning at him, you idiot! Oh my Jesus. I called traffic. This dude says he sees him and then starts flying towards him.
Well, that's going to make you angry.
On what hemisphere does that make any sense?
Just so you know, Nick, 5113 had already pushed over to me by the time you were telling him about the traffic.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
But the other dude was like, oh, we see him. And then proceeds to turn into him.
Cool.
5011, I
Well, to
appreciate
be fair
your
though, if he's called
patience.
him and he's
You're
seen
going
him,
to be
it's
waiting
on him,
just a
isn't it?
moment or two longer for
I
the approach. They're
guess
getting
it's
pretty close together.
proportionally sketchy from the radar.
Yeah. Well, they call visual. They're visual, aren't they?
Yeah.
And Blackthorn 13, right turn 110.
Harbor 11 Marshall update
Yeah,
state.
110 vectors to land runway 19.
Turn 110, Blackthorn 113.
And Fireball 1, are you listening?
You calling 1-4?
Yeah,
Fireball
you're
1-4?
still sand.
Yes,
10,
sir. How
so
quickly can you get airborne?
Right now.
yeah, I can't.
I like your
no idea what's
confidence.
going on.
Immediate takeoff runway 01. There's going to be traffic inbound, so don't delay. Left turn 350, climb and maintain 4,000 feet.
Say altitude again.
4 grand, 4,000 feet.
Got it. On the roll. Taking off on the roll for 19.
That's rumble 14, minimum approach speed for landing, please.
Also 1-4, slowing down.
Blackthorn 13, turn in for runway 19, report for field in sight.
Marshall, you've got 5111 and 5112 inbound. They're currently approximately 50 miles out.
Thank you. I'll wait for the check-in.
1-4's off the runway.
Appreciate 5114. You should have the traffic just passing in front of you, so immediate left turn 350, please.
Charlie Hill in traffic.
Rumble 14, continue your approach as previous.
So 1-4, continuing.
Blackthorn
I'm
13,
assuming I'm
turn
not
in
gonna feel
final
stupid,
runway
like,
19, you're
mode
clear
is
to
not-
land.
1-3, clear to land.
Have you toggled the radio overlay or the AWACS overlay?
I'm on the radio overlay.
Turn that off. Turn on the AWACS overlay just because that's what I use. I can try and help you from there.
AWACS.
Okay, so you see your bank of 10 radios, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Stand by.
5114, depart my frequency, join GCI 130. I believe you have your bodies coming inbound my location as well.
Thank you very much. 130, have a good day.
Right, so you've got the AWACS GCI panel. Your top left radio, does that show a frequency?
Yeah, 125.
Okay, so just tune that to 130.
Yep.
Strongbow 14, welcome to Kasab. Please vacate when able.
0, still got.
That was a busy moment.
Right, so dial that first one to 130.
Yep. On 130.
And how many people do you see there?
None.
Ugh. That's the problem, isn't it? 1 second, I just had a call.
Strongbow 14, your buddy's just off to your right 2 o'clock. I'm sure if you slug it up with him, he'll get you sorted. Black 113, fields clear, your approach.
Right, so you show no.
I
Can
think
you
so.
read me out your IP address in full, like literally everything?
217.179.178:5022.
Maybe Sky, I'm still
Hold
waiting
on,
on
try to do
Fireball to
two
talk to me.
things. Who was that?
I'm still waiting on Fireball 1, 1 and 1 2 to talk to me. They don't need to just yet.
They're not
but...
coming to you. They're coming to the. They're going to the carrier.
Ah, okay. Looks like, yeah, looks like Malibu 1-1. The Hues are about to capture Keshem, so that's good. It's good in one way because now I'm going to have to run 2 airfields.
Excellent, 3 clear vectors on Alpha.
Outstanding work. Thank you for your help, everybody. Go ahead and find yourself a
Ghost Dog,
ramp
are
and get
you
your sorted out.
controlling Kasham Island yet?
Not to my knowledge. I've not been told it's been captured. If someone wants to tell me it very definitely is captured, then I'll start managing it. Yes.
Coming up captured, I think, on the F10.
I can't see it on, and as such, it's still got a red label on what ATC, but I'll go with what the
Covered in
rules.
blue infantry now.
So yes, Kashim Island has been captured. Just for your information, you've got Compass 1-1 inbound. Relatively short final work of it.
Okay. I can't do anything with them on final, so they're clear to land. I guess there's nothing else there.
Oh no, sorry, they're not on final. It must be. Oh, I don't know. They're in the vicinity. Have a look.
Yeah. Let me just see if
Right.
I don't even know if I've
I'm
got a charge
listening
for
to you,
Keshem.
Beast Guy. I want to learn what's your position called? GCI?
GCI. Oh yeah, tune into 130 and just
Oh,
listen.
I've already been listening.
Although to be honest with you, there's nothing happening at the moment. All the hostiles are down. So, right, we were just trying to figure out. Is it Rock, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're not showing anyone on 130.
No. Interesting.
And what's your EAM name, by the way?
Keshem
Score
Tower.
score failed.
Bullet 1, flight of 2810s. Request landing at.
Mine
Let me
is
see if I can
Python
see
1.
you connected.
Keshem
Rock,
Tower,
paper,
clear
fail.
to
Yeah, I
land.
see you, but you've
runway.
Are you
Stand by, I'm
in-game,
just getting the winds now,
fail?
but I believe you can probably take runway 05.
DCS.
Yeah, I had the same issue the other day. Have you been speaking to people at all?
Nope.
Keshem
Yeah,
managed to get on
I had
the
ATC Compass
I had the
1-1.
same issue.
I wonder
That's
if
why
it's
I
a bug.
failed. No, if you're in game and the DCS SRS detects that you're in game, it won't let you connect externally.
Right. So maybe disconnect the external AWACS mode then. And from your LSO station, if you do control
this
and
is
shift and
Keshem.
escape,
Clear
do
to
you see
take off
the
runway 05.
SRS
Be aware, I cannot see you on the ground.
display?
It's in top left, yeah.
Copy that, copy.
Okay. And does it connect? Does it show connected?
It shows intercom, UFC guard, or UHF
Yeah,
guard.
it's
You're at
connected.
Casa,
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
And can you tune it?
Okay, no problem. Runway
If you
01 in
toggle the
use.
AWACS
Turn left
overlay,
heading
you should be able to.
350 and climb and maintain
You
5,000
just have to
feet.
toggle,
Frequency
toggle
change to
radio
130
overlay
when you're at
Okay.
5 miles.
on SRS.
Yeah, because I have the AWACS overlay open.
Don't get rid of the AWACS overlay. Toggle the radio overlay.
ATC Compass
Right,
1-1.
I'm on 130 now, and I've still got.
Compass 1-1, go.
Still nothing?
Yeah.
Are you disconnected from external AWACS?
Yep, lot of ATC connected.
If the runway's busy,
Your game is
I'm in a
connected?
Harrier, so
Yep.
can do vertical landing if that's
Still nothing?
the runway.
I don't think there's really is there
Restart
much in the way of
SRS.
pads for Keshem. All I see is a runway.
0. Showing no one.
Copy that.
Fuck's sake, SRS.
Compass 1-1. Tell you what, enter a right hand downwind. You can join Bullet 1-1 and you can get yourself in the pattern.
Yep.
Copy that.
Where the fuck's Blackthorn?
I'll hop in and video her.
Blackthorn 1-1 patron.
Compass 1-1 is runway 05 in use.
Copy that, runway 05.
Blackthorn 1-1, patron.
Bullet. Bullet flight is finals runway 05 Kesham.
Clear to land Kesham for Bullet 1-1, and are you going to be landing as 2-ship?
Kesham Tower, compass 1-2, requesting landing.
Compass 1-2, join the right hand pattern with the A10s and your buddy in tow, 05 in use.
Copy that. Kesham ATC, compass 1-1 on downwind, runway 5.
Compass 1-1, continue, and you expect to be next for landing.
Copy. Kesham ATC, compass 1-3, inbound.
Compass
Well, now it's showing
1-3,
one person on 130.
you'll
Is it?
be joining. You'll be
Uh,
joining the.
That's not
you'll
right.
Be
It
joining
should
the,
be 13 people on 130.
It's going to be 05 in use. I want you to join the downwind by flying heading 230.
But let's have a look. So if we
Oh,
toggle the
words.
client list, we should be able to see you, and I can, and
I'm joining game now. I'm gonna see if I can.
yeah, but you're not showing as an active client. You've got a blue. You should have a blue dot
White.
against you.
I've got a white dot and I don't know why.
What
Yeah.
server are you guys on?
It's the Tactical Tuesday
What
server.
server? Password?
Tactical Tuesday.
Tactical Tuesday or lower.
Cool. Same as last week then.
Cured.
And I'm on live stream, so.
I'm just gonna troubleshoot my end as well. I'm drinking espresso. This is my third cup. Wow.
Kesham ATC.
Cool.
Hi Nick, how's it going?
Great.
Oh,
Bullet 1-1, go ahead and say that again. You got stepped on.
Bullet 1-1, vacated left at Kesham.
Oh Nick,
Many thanks.
did I send you that skin earlier? Yeah, I did.
Kesham ATC, compass 1-1 on short final
They
for
gave
runway
me
5.
£18 for it,
Clear to land runway 5 for compass 1-1.
which is like $22. I didn't ask for it. They sent me the.
And compass 1-2, it's runway 05 in use, so
said
take a
20
right
if it's
turn
on.
and
Sure.
take it out to 270 and you can rejoin the parry.
Are you in spectators? Rob?
Yeah, I'm sat in the LSO station.
Kesham Tower, Bullet 1-2, inbound,
which carrier?
permission to land.
Yeah, you'll be number 2 behind the Harrier.
It would be
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Roosevelt.
Hold on. Okay, then F10.
Bullet 1-2, don't think you're going to make that, so go ahead and go around, but continue to stay in the pattern. We'll get you in for the next one.
CBN 71.
Yeah, I was in, and then slightly, we kind of separated heat first, and then when I was coming to land, I realised, I best call into the tower so I don't get showered at. So yeah, don't worry, I'm good to wait.
No problem. Always safe than sorry, not a problem at all.
Kesham ATC, compass 1-1, clear of runway.
Thank you very much. Compass 1-2, compass 1-3, continue your turns. You're going to take a downwind for runway 05 each. Maintain spacing and you can probably get in together.
Yeah, ignore that one in the harbour.
Copy that. Coming in for landing.
One is slightly beat.
Copy that.
Bullet 1-2, continue the pattern as well. You'll probably be in behind these Harriers.
Oh wait, is this the? Oh, this is the wrong one. Oh wait, no, it's not.
It just takes.
Yep, following behind the Harriers. Bullet 1-2.
Yeah, I figured they probably don't have the fuel and you do.
I am connected.
Yeah, you've got about 2 minutes before fireballs.
Huh?
What are you in as, Rob?
Got about 2 minutes before you're gonna have to elevate.
That's fine, but I've got no radio.
Rob, are you PAX 1-1? You are, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're showing same state as Rock, so you've got a white dot. So I don't think you're going to work.
I'm on intercom. You ready?
Yep.
Ready, check.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Intercom 0, nothing.
I can't tune the intercom.
So my gut feeling is there is some sort of bug.
What
which-
channel? What radio?
Well, do a call on 130. I'm listening on that.
Compass 14, inbound 20 miles.
Compass 14, good day. Take a left turn to enter the pattern 240 and descend to 2,000 feet, please.
Ready, check.
240,
No.
2,000 feet, info.
No, I reckon there's a bug with SRS and that LSO station because it just don't work.
Compass 13 damage.
Compass 13, copy.
I've got no
Did you
bit.
Compass 13,
create SRS?
Is it because I'm still a spectator?
Yeah, I've
That's
got
the
no
only thing I
bit.
can think of.
Yeah, maybe, but you can't jump in and take a roll, can you?
Is there an observer slot?
Well, it shouldn't even.
Technically, I can hop in as an F-18 in the last seed slot, but
Yeah, it's not right though, is it?
that's not.
Nah, you'll get
No, I
yelled
think
at.
it'll be something that SRS, the dude, will be aware of and people will be complaining about. I reckon it's. Yeah, I don't know what
Compass
to say.
12, clear to land, runway 05.
Because it should just work in spectator, right?
I've never tried, to be honest.
Because that's what I'm technically a spectator.
Compass 13, go ahead and turn in for runway 05 as well. You'll be behind your buddy.
Because that would mean I wouldn't be an active client.
And bullet
Yeah,
12, go ahead
but it
and
makes
turn
sense
back
that,
towards the runway
you
now,
know,
but give yourself a
obviously
bit of an
SRS
extended downwind.
integrates with
Give yourself
the
plenty of
radio
space. You'll
systems
go in
in each
behind the two
aircraft.
Harriers.
And if you're not in an aircraft, you need to use the external AWACS mode or the EAM.
No problem, Rossi. Thanks for
so
viewing, and hopefully we'll speak to you soon.
I guess it makes sense to me that it doesn't work if you're in a spectator because you've got no radios. Yeah, there's just nothing there, is there?
Yeah, but
I'll
you're
go back
not
onto
connected to the external. That's the
Like,
thing.
my SRS isn't even connected in game or LOT agency.
Last station, Casap Tower, say that again.
It works. It's not
Yeah, but
connected.
how do you not connect?
Departure approved. Climb
But
and
you're not in game,
maintain,
are you?
Climb and maintain the runway heading to 5,000
That's what I
feet.
mean. You don't have the game open.
And depart my
These
frequency
guys
to
are in the
130
game,
once
and when you
5
do it,
miles out.
the SRS kind of latches to the fact you're in the game, and it seems to break.
Make it so I don't talk to the game. That's the thing.
I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can. Try.
Compass 12,
You can't click on the
vacate runway
little
as soon as able.
green icon or something and just break that, can you?
Right, I've got one
Compass
person on
13,
130,
clear
right?
to land runway 5.
Yeah, I've got.
Right.
That's me.
Yeah, so you two can probably have a private conversation, but
Because
you
I've just
can't.
got onto I've just gone onto lot ATC and opened that up.
Can you
Bullet
hear me?
12, turn in for runway 05. You'll be cleared next. Thanks for your waiting.
Yeah, I can hear you. Wait. I just got like 4 radio checks. What? Wait, toggle radio. Okay.
Compass 14, you'll be in behind the A10, which is just in front of you.
Why the fuck have I only
Turn
got you then?
right, heading 250, and we'll get you inserted.
Because neither of you are in game.
It's sexy time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're basically in a sort of a holding room, I guess, that isn't technically in the game.
Yeah, that's what it is. You're not located in the game because you're spectating.
Yeah, but how would I disconnect from game?
Close the game.
Yeah, that helps.
Well, yeah, but this is what I mean. It's a
Bullet
bug.
12, clear
It's
to land
the
runway
carrier's
05.
new and
Make out.
SRS hasn't caught up yet.
This wasn't an issue before because
There is no LSO slot. Because
Yeah.
the LSO isn't actually a slot, it's just sit there and talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. These dudes not report initial? Fucking assholes. Wait, what altitude are they? What are they doing?
Compass 13, runway vacated.
They want a steep
Many thanks.
descent.
Compass 14, go ahead and turn in base. You're going to be next to land runway 05 for Kesham.
What's heading?
Go ahead and just turn in for the runway. The runway's 05. You should have it in sight. It's to your right, 3 o'clock.
Info. I'm on final.
No problem, Compass 14, clear to land runway 05 visual. And just watch for the A10 that's landing. He should be cleared by the time you get there.
Why the fuck are they doing a right break?
I don't know. I'm really.
Are they actually doing a right break?
Yep.
Who is?
There's a pair of F-18s over the carrier that have just done a right break.
Oh,
That's
Nick's
not
gonna
going
have an
to orbit.
aneurysm in a minute.
Yeah, but why would they go into an orbit over the carrier?
Communication tower, bullet 1-2,
Yeah.
clear runway.
He says that he's like.
Are they
he
going to
said
do a
that
formation
the-
landing on the carrier?
Thanks
that
very
the
much, Bullet
LSO
1-2.
wants
Thanks
the
for your waiting as well.
fake LSO, the default. Who's talking to me?
I was just commenting
I
that the
wish-
people
I
doing a
wish it was
right-hand
like
turn
this in
might not
real
be
life.
very appreciated over the carrier.
Nick, I wish you were like this in real life. Like, on the fucking ATC.
Yeah, he said that the default LSO, like the in-game one, wants him to do a case. I'm like, well,
Why?
Yeah, but you don't do a fucking right break, ever.
I don't think they broke though, because they're still maintaining like fucking 400 knots for whatever terrible
I know, but they're fucking I'm not gonna say that.
leaving. Like,
Good
okay,
choice.
bye.
How to disconnect.
Compass 1-4, welcome to Kesham, vacate naval, and you'll find your buddies at the next stand. Thanks.
Wait, you looked it up?
Yeah. Oh, fuck all.
There should be like a hotkey somewhere, I'm pretty sure.
Who's
do?
looking after the helos that are at Kashim at the moment?
No
Well,
one.
technically I am, but they're on the ground, so...
Okay, because there's nothing, no SAMs left by the look of it, no air contacts, so they can push on.
Okay, I'll let them know.
Yeah.
Malibu, this is Kesham Tower, are you on this frequency?
I just
They're not
connected
talking to
a
me.
line, the carrier to the planes, and I can't get rid.
These guy.
Auto 4.
No.
Malibu 1, are you on this frequency?
Alright, DCS have a Discord. SOS, sorry.
It does, yes. Stand by.
Oh, I've got it, I'm in it.
These guy.
Yep.
I don't have comms with Malibu, they're not on my net.
Okay. They'll probably be on with JTAC, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
I'll
most
just-
likely.
Let me just jump over to him and see what he's up to.
They're not taking off or doing anything, so just you know, they don't need to contact me yet, but just remind them to talk to me before they take off.
Yeah, sure.
Someone just took off from the fucking...
Sapphire, patron.
Kesham tower, radio check, bullet 1-1.
Bullet 1-1's got you 5 by.
We've lost control.
Sapphire, we're just querying Malibu's location and intentions. I still show them at Kashim Island, but we're getting no nails according to any of the other aircraft, so I wonder if they're going to be pushing on shortly. Roger. Have you tried on 280, I'll take it?
There's no one in F-16s.
They were
Okay, leave it with you. If you could just let us know and remind them to contact ATC, that'd be great.
mislotted.
Alright, he's not got contact with them either, he's just going to sort that out.
Okay. As long as they talk to me before they depart, I don't mind. Man, I just had the two busy towers ever, man. That was fun. I mean, Nick's probably like, busy. You had the 4 aircraft, shut
Kesham
up. But
ATC, compass 1-1, ready to taxi.
Compass 1-1, it's going to be 05 in use. Are you guys flying together, or are you guys coming out single ships?
We are going to take off
Right, I'm on a
individually,
125
single
with
ships.
5 people.
Understood.
So that's
You takeoff plan will be as follows. Once you're taken off, you're going to fly the runway heading for 5 miles, and you're going to climb to 4,000 feet.
What's the issue? What do you want?
me.
5 miles,
Go to
4,000 feet.
And Compass 1-1, line up and wait, runway 05. If you need to backtrack down to the bottom of it, go for it.
For a moment I had it.
Copy that, lining up for runway 5. Compass 1-1.
I mean, you guys are in Harriers, so you should be able to just join from where you are.
short takeoff from the middle.
Short takeoff approved.
Fingers crossed you'll get a call from Malibu. They've just answered up onto the JTAC frequency.
Like I said, I only need to talk to them when they're ready to move.
Yeah, he's just instructed them to move, so I'm assuming they will call up.
Oh no, assuming. That's a great idea. Oh, Casaba's now empty, so that makes my life
Keship
easier.
ATC, Compass 1-1, we're going to take off as a two-ship.
Two-ship approved. Expect 30 second space in between the flights.
Copy that.
In that case then I'll address Compass 1-1 and 1-3 per the two flights.
Marshall, Strongbow flight of 2 F-18s climbing through 5,000, switching to you 500.
Thank you very much.
Can't get with just like ITC.
Keship ATC, Compass flight, permission to enter runway.
Yeah, and appreciated because you guys disappear at that moment on the taxiway. So yeah, go ahead and line up and wait runway 05.
Copy.
And Compass 1-3, I hope you're rolling too.
Marshall, did you push those strongbows to GCI?
Yeah, I pushed them 130, and hopefully they show.
And Compass, just so you guys can
I mean,
maintain
I can
cohesion,
see
I'm
'em, I
going to
just
hold you there
haven't
just
heard
for a
'em.
moment, and we'll get
I don't know how to talk.
we'll get your other element just holding short here.
You know, I won't take it personally if they
Compass
don't.
flight two-ship, lining up on the runway, awaiting further instructions.
And Malibu has not talking to me and is starting to take off to the north. Good thing there's no traffic over.
If you want to call them, they're on 280.
There's no point. They're
They're
only
gone.
only one of them's taken off, and the other one, and I don't suspect they're going to be getting to 4,000 feet, so it's fine. Compass 1, clear to take off runway 05. Your other flight, if they keep moving, should be just behind you.
Copy that, Compass flight two-ship, and taking off.
And Compass 1-1 contact, there'll be helicopter traffic just to the left of the runway. Hopefully they'll stay off the runway, I don't have comms with them unfortunately.
Yeah, I have visual, and yeah, we'll stay well clear.
Compass 1-3 cleared for immediate departure, rolling takeoff. Compass 1-3, did you hear that?
Say again?
Once you get to the airfield, to the airstrip, immediate takeoff for 5,000 feet, runway 05.
5,000 feet, runway 05, Compass 1-3. ATC Compass 1-3, was that line up or wait?
Immediate takeoff, rolling takeoff.
Copy.
Basically, you two guys just get on the runway and go as soon as you can. Don't even need to brake.
Radio check on. So if I'm not connected to the game, everything works.
Yeah.
Like with the game completely closed.
Yeah.
The game's being weird because it doesn't understand how this LSO bullshit works.
The LSO just needs to be a position. I think that's the problem.
Yeah, but the problem with that is then you start having the situation where the aircraft carriers on the aircraft, and that's never happened ever before in DCS.
Let me drive the boat.
Yeah, it would probably be better if the mission maker put in an observer slot,
Yeah.
because then you could occupy that, then
Rather.
it should work. But that's to be fixed for later.
Yeah, for now I'll just chill and watch you guys and
Hmm?
going on.
How the fuck do I get rid of this stupid line?
What is it? A ruler line or is it on lot ATC?
It's like a line on lot ATC that's connected to
Is it yellow?
aircraft. Yes,
Connected to the aircraft, leading to where?
the carrier actually.
Right click.
Ketchum ATC, compass 112 ship
Fucking
airborne.
what?
Copy. You'll be able to hand over to GCI on 130, and your
Oh
compass
my God,
flight
thank
13 should be with you shortly.
Handing over to GCI. Compass 11.
Compass 13, are you still okay? I can't see you on my airfield anymore.
Anal penetration. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Fortunately for me, I always mark my videos as unsuitable for kids.
You what?
I'm live streaming.
You're live streaming.
Yes.
Lovely. Thanks for the warning.
I did say at the start, but it might have got buried in the noise. Not that it matters. Like I said, I always have my videos marked as for mature audiences only, so don't worry about censoring yourself.
Roger.
You have to watch what you say for a living, you don't have to watch what you say on a hobby, it's fine.
Fuck.
Compass 13, you rejoin the rest of your flight
Boobies.
on 130.0.
Boobies.
Rejoin rest of the flight, compass 13.
Compass 14, I don't have you visual anymore on my scope, are you still about?
I'm still on the runway. I'm still on the parking spot.
Okay, you're clear to take off and join your 13 as soon as you can.
Thank you.
Looks to be.
Where's tactical? Where is?
What? Goodbye. Hi, Magic. Oh,
That's just happened.
what? What happened? What are you? What?
Lost all our items.
Oh dear.
You did?
Hang on, I'm still here. It's just that my wingman line checked out. Do you want me to come back as a single ship?
Hey, Pam.
Yes, I'm on my way. Sorry, matey.
So your 12 isn't like lost all his lives, he's logged off for the night.
Yeah, he thought he'd finished.
Okay, no problem.
I think he'd had enough.
That's fair.
Tower compass on
Look,
4 missing
everything's
to runway.
pretty smooth over here with the exception of...
Compass 14, sorry I missed that, say that again.
Bye.
He doesn't want our
Compass on 4
problems.
taxiing to the runway.
With the exception
Okay,
of... no
go ahead and
pilot.
take off,
With the exception.
and you can
Goodbye.
turn, once you're airborne, you can turn left heading 034, and that should get you a vector to your mates.
Sure, he's fairly busy. Oh, I don't know how busy he'd be. A minute.
I don't even know what he's fucking doing, but...
He's JTAC, but I can't see there been that much going on in JTAC.
What the hell does that even mean?
He's basically the game master, and he's directing airstrikes on the ground. It's forward air control, basically.
Combined arms?
I guess he does.
Oh, because I know there's a JTAC in...
He has indeed
He's in a
like used a
commander
laser.
slot.
Yeah. Yes, he's in a commander slot. He's also used like laser guided you know, like laser soft lands from Humvees and shit before, so. Comes 1-4. I still don't have you on the scope. Are you? Have you taken off yet? Yep, I just saw you show up on my scope there. No problem. So yeah, stand by. I'll get you vectors. Your buddies are 040 for 27. And go ahead and join GCI 130. I'll let them know that I've vectored you.
Thank you.
Marshall, Budweiser
Happy
1-3
hunting.
coming your way.
What was 1-3 radar contact?
This guy, Compass 1-4, is going to be looking to join his buddies. He had a late takeoff. I've given him vectors direct. If you need to change that, then go ahead. He should be checking in with you shortly. I think we're going to have this stitched up pretty quickly, mate.
Kasab Tower, Bullet 1-1, single ship on the ground at, I estimate, 4 minutes till ready for takeoff.
Well, 1-1, good day. No problem, I got you. Go ahead and call when ready to taxi. I'll get you cleared out. And Blackthorn 1-2, I see you taxiing on the runway as well. Are you coming in or are you going out? Anyone have comms with Blackthorn 1-2, call sign Gerbil? Because he's just taxiing around Kesab and he's just landed and I have no idea who he is.
I don't have him. Blackthorn 1-1 is airborne. No, correction. Don't have Blackthorn 1-1 either. I've got Blackthorn 1-3 in the air and he's on comms.
Okay. It's not a big deal because he's already landed and I was not even aware that we had any traffic down there. I've got an A10 starting up, so no big emergency. But when he just remind if you can pass on from
Yeah, if he
Blackthorn.
checks in, I'll shout.
Yeah, if you
I'll
don't need to
give
shout
him
at. You don't have to
no,
shout
when
at
I
him.
say shout, I'll just give him the what's for.
Yeah, if you just remind him to get his 1-2 to talk to me then before he takes off from Kasab. It shouldn't be a problem, but
Okay, arse beating henceforth.
just tell him I've got a number for him to call. It's fine.
Call some possible flight deviation advise, or I have a number for you to call advisory.
Extra hours. Now, fortunately, there was no harm and no foul. There's nothing else down there apart from an A10 that spawned in. He's going to be taken off in about 4 or 5 minutes anyway, so no harm, no foul, but we just got to watch for that. I'm really hoping they'll start ferrying themselves up to Keshem to make my life easier. I mean, they can take off and get weapons on target within 5 minutes if they do that. Tell you what, that's some crowded skies over the target area, man.
At least they're green.
Yeah, that must be a deconfliction nightmare.
Yeah, combat zone, own deconfliction.
Oh, I wasn't meaning for you.
Yeah, damn Skippy.
That's the JTAX problem.
Quick, what's the preferred routing from Whidbey Island to McCoy? Nice. I'm gonna
Oh,
read this. Digging for 165 Caro. Digging Victor 165 Caro.
Just shows how much we pay attention to you, so.
Okay, alright, listen.
while we're at it, I'll just give you the best route from my town from my town to Glasgow. You know, you can.
There's no good route to Glasgow.
Yeah, the other way around the world. Yeah.
Or just not going to Glasgow.
Damn Skippy.
I didn't say Glasgow.
That's okay.
Because I'm American, but I'm a cultured American, and understand it's not pronounced Glasgow.
It's even more funny when you hear people saying Loch Ness. That makes me strangle people.
Loch? No.
Oh, I've heard it.
I mean, I live just down the road from Grimm's.
I mean, people in the U.S. do it. They're like Des Moines, Iowa, Des Moines. I'm like, no, it's not Des Moines. It's Des Moines. There's no S. Well, there is an
It's
S,
meme.
but you don't
The
really.
silent S because it's French. Yeah.
Yeah, like there's a bunch of cities like that. It's like, are you stupid? I went to the library. I'm like, library?
Yeah. The people who call it a library are the people who don't read, so it's okay.
Alright, gents, I have to go to work. I just realized that it's time for me to go to work, right the fuck now. So it's been a pleasure, and I should probably put my fucking uniform on and go do work.
Enjoy.
Go
I
fish some
will
real time, okay?
replace you.
Sap Tower, Bullet
Yeah,
1-1,
thanks.
ready
I've
for
got
taxi.
Budweiser
1-1, good day.
1-3,
Join runway
Special
05,
set,
cleared
so
for
we don't
immediate
talk about
departure,
anything
turn left heading
landing.
350, climb to
And I've
2000
got
feet.
6 other people on 125, and none of them are talking to me, so maybe they're just tuned in to listen to my sexy voice.
Well, I'll let you know if they all leave afterwards, and I'll let you
Yeah.
be
Oh.
fairly obvious.
I'm on the ground.
From BRC 357, by the
Sorry,
way.
my button.
Ah yes, I see the problem.
357.
Clear to take off runway 01, you're
Wait,
still going to take
357?
off with a left turn 350, climb to 2000 feet though, sorry.
North, you know.
You've
Left
got
turn 350,
Fireball
2000
1-3, 2
feet.
ship coming to you,
Bullet
Ghost
1-1.
Hog.
Oh, for Kesham?
Yeah, for Kesham.
Of course.
Tell Jules this thing's got a dodgy button.
Oh, that's not where I meant to put that.
Sure, you'll catch it.
Delete.
Well, if Fireball 13 wants to talk to me, that'd be great, but I'm still waiting.
Oh, I did
Jill,
push him.
sent you a,
Oh, I know you did.
cheat sheet. Okay, gotta go. Goodbye. Love you all.
Thank you.
See you,
ya.
Swift, thanks. Thanks for the work.
So I don't know if this is a scripted thing, but there's an SA-11 sitting out on the north westish, on just above the S1 circle on the standby. You've got a fuel emergency coming in from Compass 1-2, Kesham Island.
Understood. Let them know you can expect vectors for 2-3.
I've already pushed him.
Cool, well, when to talk to him.
Kesham Tower, Fireball 1-3.
Kesham Tower, right, 1-3, go.
Yeah, Kesham Tower, Fireball 1-3,
is 2 ship F-18. We're about 5 miles to the south pencil lane.
Fireball 1-3, radar contact at runway 05 in use. I'm getting word for an emergency Harrier fuel emergency, so I'm going to ask you to enter the pattern but orbit 2000.
The emergency landing coming in from 200.
Compass 1-2, your choice runway. You may land runway 23 if needed.
Have you had him call in yet?
Yep.
Fireball 1-3 copies. We'll stay out of the area until you call us.
Cool.
Fireball 1-3, you may orbit overhead 2000.
Copy, orbit 2000, Fireball 1-3.
Compass 1-2 cleared for immediate landing runway 23.
Bunker's still at 7,500 feet.
11 miles out.
Kasab Tower, Bullet 1-1, 2,000 feet, heading 350, signing out.
Happy hunting, Bullet. Join GCI 130. Good day.
130.
Fireball 1-3, advise low man's fuel state for your flight.
4.4 is low man.
Understood. You'll not be hovering for much longer. Once Compass 1-2 is in, I'll give you runway 05.
Copy, 1-3, no problem.
In fact, let's set you up for a long final. Take a left turn, heading 280. I'm going to give you a 9-mile final.
Copy that, we'll go left turn 280 for Fireball flight.
It's an interesting problem with the A10 actually. So you got the Bullet 1-1s up in the air. He's only got one radio capable of tuning to 130 or 135. So he can't maintain watch on GCI and talk to the JTAC, which is a bit of an oversight.
Well, to be fair, they shouldn't be using...
Casham, this is Strongbow 1-2, request
Sorry, got work.
inbound.
Strongbow 1-2, request direction from airfield.
I am to the northwest.
Strongbow 1-2, I see you. Runway 05 in use. Turn right, heading 100 for vectors to the entry.
Say heading again.
Right turn 100 and also descend and maintain 2000 feet, please.
Right turn 100 and descend 2000.
And Fireball 1-3, turn right for final, runway 05, report field in sight.
Correction, 1-3 right for final, field is landing. I'm with 1-2.
Sorry, that was two people talking at once. Fireball 1-3, you're clear to land runway 05. Compass 1-2 should be departing shortly. Who else was talking to me?
Strongbow 1-4, I'm the wingman of Strongbow 1-2, who just requested landing. Compass 1-2 landed.
Strongbow 1-4, where are you?
Taxi. Strongbow 1-4 is 55, heading from the airport 40 miles, just northwest, just behind Strongbow 1-2.
Okay. Strongbow 1-4, follow 1-2. You're turning into Kesham Airfield, please.
Roger that, 1-4, following 1-2.
Strongbow 1-2, turn right, heading 240. I'll get you set up for Kesham approach.
Say again, heading.
You're going to right turn 240. I'm going to have you line up for runway 05.
Copy 240.
And 5013 clear to land runway 05 for Kesham Island. Pretty sure I told you, I can't remember now.
Clear to land runway 05, Kesham Island for Fireball 1.
And Strongbow 12, yeah, go ahead and maintain 5,000 feet. Strongbow 14, descend to 5,000 feet, and you're gonna link up with your wingman.
Copy, holding at 5,000.
Well, that was very close to a massive cock up on my end.
Yeah, everyone's down, aren't they?
I'm not sure. Strongbow checks in to the northwest, says he's northwest of Kesham. Now there's one Strongbow flight with no name, just Strongbow. Okay, no problem. So I give him vectors for right turn 100. Turns out it was Strongbow 12 and he was to the northeast, and I almost sent him into the coast of Iran.
That wouldn't have been very cash money.
They'd have figured it out when they were
Tower
heading
Fireball
straight
13
down.
and 14 off at Bravo.
Thanks for the announce, and thanks for your understanding as well.
Marsh.
Yeah, no problem at all. We're going to go ahead and taxi ramp and
Yep, cool. Call back to me when you're ready to taxi out.
Wilco 13.
Strongbow 12. The field is to your right, 30 miles at 1 o'clock. I don't expect you to see it now, but just so you know what the plan is, you're going to follow the coast along, and you're going to turn right at the islands, and that's going to be your visual marker for runway 05.
Hey, I copy. I see some white smoke in the distance, so I assume that's where the airfield is. So I will be following the coast for runway 05.
And Strongbow 14, do you have contact with your wingman ahead, or are you too far away?
14 is too far away.
No problem, maintain your current heading, and I'll give you vectors separately.
14 copy.
Strongbow 12, slight course adjustment to give you a bit more space. Left turn 230.
Left turn 230.
And Strongbow 14, same for you. Left turn 230, please.
14 230.
Fab.
Strongbow 1-2 and Strongbow 1-4. QFE altimeter 29er.88. Both of you descend to 2,000 feet.
Compass 1-2 requesting taxi. Strongbow 1-4 descending to 2,000 feet.
Strongbow 1-2-2988, 2,000 feet.
And who was that requesting taxi? What airfield was that, sorry?
Compass 1-2.
Compass 1-2 at Kesham. Yep, go ahead and line up and wait runway 05. You'll be in immediate departure.
Copy that.
Have we got no slots for the Malibu guys to spawn at Casham Island?
No, if they got shut down, they're going to have a very long jaunt.
Well, they have. They've just taken off from Kasab.
Yeah, and they don't talk to me. They're still not talking to me.
Yeah, well, that's one for the feedback. Just getting the helos to talk to ATC a little bit.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think they just got shot down over Objective 2.
Oh dear.
Which, to be fair, I mean, even I can see from my bloody lot ATC, there's still a tank on the bloody airfield. So they're going to have a bad day when they fly overhead that, right?
Well, they need to.
So yeah, they're both now taking off from Kasab again.
In all fairness, you're going to have Bullet overhead working that tank soon, so it's probably worked out for the best.
Well, you've got Compass up there already doing their thing, but they just seem to be missing that tank for some reason. But that's like a 60-mile chug that those choppers have got to take now.
Yeah.
It'd be a nightmare.
Strongbow 1-2, field should be to your right, 2 o'clock. Report field in sight.
Runway inside.
Strongbow 1-2, your approach, runway 05, clear to land.
Copy, Strongbow 1-2, clear to land, runway 05.
Strongbow 1-4, slow down to 250 knots, maintain present heading. I'm going to extend your downwind so you've got good spacing for your landing. Strongbow 1-4.
Compass 1-2 rolling for immediate takeoff.
Compass 1-2, once airborne, climb and maintain 5,000 feet, fly the runway heading for 5 miles. After that, you'll join GCI on 130.
Say again for the report, please. Strongbow 1-4.
Strongbow 1-4, slow down to 250 knots for spacing, and you're going to extend a little longer so that I can get you landed as well.
1-4 Roger, 250 extending
Peace guy, you're probably going to have Budweiser 1-1, Budweiser, no. Fireball 1-2 heading your way soon.
Yeah, cool. They're probably
Thanks.
going to. And Strongbow 1-4, report field in sight, should see it to your right,
Don't
3
give a
o'clock.
catapult. I never said they could take off, but they're on their way anyway.
1-4 field in sight.
Strongbow 1-4, I'm going to have you extend past the island that you can see in front of you. Once you've passed the island, turn in, and you'll be cleared runway 05 as well.
1-4 is extending past the island and then turning.
Good feedback. Can't wait till the debriefing for that one though. Malibu, what's the frequency for ATC?
You should have the Blackthorn 1-1 flight 2 coming into you. ATC, that is. Ghost Dog.
Yeah, sure. Blackthorn, who? 1-2?
For Kashum, that is.
This is Strongbow 1-2 on final.
Strongbow 1-2, clear to land runway 05.
Strongbow 1-4 turning.
Strongbow 1-4, go ahead, and you'll be cleared to land as soon as Strongbow 1-2 is down, so continue on in.
Strongbow 1-4 copy.
And sorry, Beast Guy, who is it you were expecting to hand over?
Blackthorn, they're up and they're far up the north.
Nothing from them yet.
That's right. I just told them to push to you, but they're a way out. So
If they want to wait, they wait. It's fine.
Cashman Tower, Fireball 1-3, 2 ship F-18 ready for taxi to depart.
Fireball 1-3, line from weight, runway 05.
Is there a way to change from
Runway 05,
kilometers to
Fireball
mile
1-3.
for lot ATC?
The button says
Yeah,
Imperial,
okay, but-
change it to
yeah.
metric.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you can also switch between true heading and magnetic heading if you're wondering why they're slightly deviating from what you're telling them.
Pulling it up.
I have it set to true mag so that I see them both. Fireball 1-3 game plan. You're going to see a Strongbow 1-4 and a Hornet landing on approach. Once you see him down, you'll be lined up and wait for runway 05.
Copy, wait for the second Hornet to land and we'll line up and wait for 105. Fireball 1.
Well, actually, 1-3, are you going to need the full length of the runway, or are you going to be able to take off from that point?
Looks like we'll have enough runway to take off from that taxi point there.
Okay, it shouldn't be a problem, but if you need to, it goes without saying, you can backtrack and go all the way to the end of the runway 05 if you need it.
Fireball 1-3, copy space. Okay, Sam, this is Strongbow 1-2. I've touched down, but missed the taxiway. We'll have to do a turnaround here. Do you want me to hold short on the turnaround zone?
Yes, please do.
Copy. I can rearm on the turnaround, it's fine.
Okay, cool. You can do that as well if you want.
Compass 1-1 coming for you for
Clearly
Kesham
active.
Island.
Kesham ATC, Compass 1-1, Bingo Fuel, RTB.
Compass 1-1, continue inbound, expect vectors to land runway 23. Caution, I have an inbound 1-4 on approach.
Copy that. Compass 1-1, fuel state 1.3 should be okay, but just let you know.
Cool. Continue inbound, expect vectors runway 23. Strongbow 1-2, are you on the touchdown? Are you on the turnaround spot?
Strongbow 1-4 is for final.
Strongbow 1-2, sorry. Compass 1-1, do you have enough fuel to make it round to 05, or do you need runway 23? Compass 1-1, Kesham Tower.
Go ahead.
Compass 1-1, do you have enough fuel and speed to get to runway 05?
Yes I do.
Okay, if you can make a short downwind for runway 05, I'd appreciate that.
Copy that, making short downwind for 05, Compass 1-1.
And Firefly, apologies, I'm going to have to hold you just a little longer for this Harrier.
Was that for Fireball?
My mistake, yes, Fireball, sorry, Fireball. I'm going to have to ask you to hold just a little longer for this inbound Harrier, he's fuel emergent.
Roger, Fireball's holding short.
Strongbow 1-4, please vacate when able. And Strongbow 1-2. Strongbow 1-2 for Kesham Tower.
Strongbow 1-2, go ahead.
Confirm you're off of the runway, you're on the turnaround spot.
That is correct. Runway is clear.
Thank you. Compass 1-1, land your discretion,
Sounds
runway
like
05,
Keshem,
runway
and then
clear.
immediately leave 125.
Copy that, Compass 1-1.
Sorry, they called to go to it.
Oh
Stand
no,
by.
there was the radio
Right.
call of Mike queues up. Keshem, Mike stop.
You probably realised it was on the wrong net.
And then it went
Kesham Tower,
fire.
Strongbow 1-1.
Strongbow 1-1, go for Kesham Tower.
Kesham Tower, Strongbow 1-1's inbound from the northeast, 15 miles.
Strongbow 1-1, radar contact. Turn right, heading 235, vectors to land runway 05.
235, vector to land, 05, Strongbow 1-1.
Kesham Tower, Compass 1-1 on short final.
Compass 1-1, clear to land runway 05. Fireball, line up and wait behind the Harrier when it lands.
Line up wait 05 behind the Harrier, Fireball 1.
Malibu 1-1, are you on frequency?
You're not on this one, you're talking Discord.
Of course I am.
Strongbow 1-1, left turn 230, I'm going to have you tuck in behind the island for approach runway 05.
Repeat for Strongbow 1-1.
Left turn, heading 230. I'm going to have you turn in for approach behind the little island that's in front of you.
A firm 230, turning for approach behind island.
Fireball 1-3, clear takeoff runway 1.
Malibu,
Correction, 05.
Fireball 1-3 is clear for takeoff 05.
And Strongbow 1-2, let me know when you're able to, and might have you taxi up the runway to meet your buddy.
Yeah, I'm rearmed and refueled now, ready to request clearance for takeoff.
Okay, I'm going to be, if you want to runway 23, I can give it to you, but you're going to have to wait a minute.
Copy that, 1-2.
I wasn't sure if you wanted to wait for your 1-4.
Negative, we'll go independently.
No problem. I'm going to get your 1-1, I'm going to get 1-1 to land, and then I'll
Sapphire
clear you out.
Patron.
Copy.
Sapphire, I'm trying to get in contact with Malibu 1-1. I'm just showing them on scope heading
Could I
off
head
course.
down
They're
to
currently
the
heading
zone and hold
049
them,
degrees,
shot of one
which is
wait,
going to take them
2-3
nowhere
while we
near
wait
any of
for
the
1-1.
objectives.
I need you to wait until 1-1 lands, because it's going to be close.
Yeah, copy. I will hold shot now.
But, once he's down safe, I'll definitely let you backtrack. It's not a problem. Strongbow 1-1, you should have the field to your right. 3 o'clock. Report field in sight.
Requesting inbound.
Tower, Strongbow 1-1, field in sight.
Okay, that was 2 people at 1. I need to speak to Strongbow 1-1 first. So Strongbow 1-1, report field in sight.
Kesham Tower, Strongbow 1-1, fields in sight, right wing.
Strongbow 1-1, clear to land runway 05. And who else was calling me?
There's a Blackthorn flight requesting inbound.
Blackthorn flight position. I have you to the east of Kesham. Vectors to land. Blackthorn, do you want vectors to land at Kesham?
Yes, please.
Okay. Blackthorn flight, right turn, heading 240, vectors to land runway 05.
Do you want us as singles?
I think that would be in the best interest because there isn't a runoff area.
If I'm.
Yeah, you'll understand when you see the runway chart. if you overshoot the taxiway, the only way for you to make it back up to the ramp is if you backtrack. So it's a bit sketchy for 2 ships and 3 sheeps. Blackthorn flight, I'm going to have you turn right heading 300, and you'll expect vectors to make an overhead brake.
Catching tower, Strongbow 1-1's on shore final.
Strongbow 1-1 clear to land, runway 05. Oh boy, this is getting busy. Blackthorn flight, right turn 310.
310, copy.
Strongbow 1-2, once you see the active runway is clear, you may backtrack and join the ramp.
Copy, 1-2, request takeoff from runway 23.
Of course, yes, absolutely. Line up and wait runway 23, you're going to be cleared straight out.
Great, thank you, 1-2.
Strongbow 1-1, announce when cleared. Blackthorn flight, please slow down to 250 knots for spacing. And furthers for Blackthorn flight, please maintain 5,000 feet over the airfield. You're not going straight in.
Catching tower, Strongbow 1-1, clear 05.
Strongbow 1-2, cleared departure, runway 23. Climb and maintain 3,000 feet, turn right heading 270 for space for traffic.
Copy, 1-2, clear for takeoff, 23.
Blackthorn flight, report the field in sight on your right wing. I'm going to have you fly it overhead and repeat the pattern.
Blackthorn has the field in sights.
Blackthorn, turn for finals, maintain 5,000 feet. You're going to repeat this pattern one more time, but for landing.
Strongbow 1-4, requesting taxi via Bravo.
Strongbow 1-4, that's for Kesham. Go ahead and hold short of the runway.
Catching, correct. 1-4 holding short.
Tower, Kashem, this is Strongbow 1-2, clear of your airspace, thanks. Out.
Strongbow 1-2, yep. Go ahead and join GCI on 130. Happy hunting.
Malibu 1-1 still on his merry way to the middle of nowhere.
He's not talking to me either.
Don't think he'll be. But I can't.
Blackthorn flight, fly the runway heading, and then as soon as you cross the runway threshold, go ahead and
Malibu
turn base.
1-1 is actually doing what he needs to be. I'm just directing him.
Alright, fair.
Blackthorn copies, fly runway heading, and then turn base.
And Strongbow 1-4, be advised, you disappear as soon as you get very close to the runway, so I'll need you to advise when you're holding short. Would appear on my radar at this airfield was made by the lowest bidder.
Kesham Tower, Strongbow 1-3.
Go.
Yeah, Kesham Tower 1-3, inbound, heading from the west, 20 miles out.
Strongbow 1-3, continue inbound. You're going to be slotted behind Blackthorn flight. Give me your fuel state.
Yeah, state 4.6.
Blackthorn flight, give me low man's fuel state.
Blackthorn's lowest is 1.9.
Okay, Blackthorn, you're going to be first to land. Strongbow, maintain 5,000 feet, or you're going to orbit over the airfield for stacking.
Strongbow 1-3, copy.
Blackthorn, begin your landing. Individuals preferably, so go ahead and get yourself spaced out, and single ship entries runway 05.
Blackthorn copy, is clear to land, single ship entries, we'll disperse a bit. Kesham Tower, Strongbow 1-1.
Go for 1-1.
Kesham Tower, Strongbow 1-1, and 1-4 are loaded, ready for taxi to active.
Strongbow 1-1, hold short of the active with your 1-4. Advise when holding short. I have 4 aircraft above me trying to land it within minutes.
Check, Strongbow 1-1 and 1-4 are holding short, runway 23.
Understand? If you're holding short, you may position hold now. Strongbow flight, immediate takeoff, runway 05. If you can get on the runway and up within 30 seconds, I'm going to let you go.
Kesham Tower, Compass 1-1, ready to taxi to runway 5 for a short takeoff in a Harrier.
Compass 1-1, just wait a second, I need to coordinate with Strongbow.
Copy.
Copy, Strongbow's rolling. Good. In that case then, Compass 1-1, you may also depart right behind Strongbow if able.
Okay, lining up on the runway.
Compass 1-1, no delay, this will be close.
Copy that. Will slow a little. Kesham Tower, Strongbow flight, wheels up.
Strongbow 1-4, right turn, immediate 270 for traffic, 3,000 feet please. 1-4, right turn, 270, traffic on approach.
1-4, 270, right turn, immediately.
Kesham Tower, Strongbow 1-3 at 5,000.
Excellent. Strongbow 1-3, orbit overhead Kesham, you'll be next to
Sapphire, are you on intercom?
Kesham 1-3, repeat.
Strongbow 1-3, hold, maintain
Right,
right
I
hand
can
on
do
the
repeat this over your frequency. There are a lot of contacts still at
Kesham,
Point 3, including
and
AAA.
orbit. Maintain at 5,000. Compass 1-1 rolling on runway 5, a short takeoff.
Platform 1-1, clear to land runway 05, Kesham.
Clears land 1-5, platform 1-1.
Malibu
Compass 1-1,
1-2,
clear of runway 5.
it's Patron.
And platform 1-3, clear to
Malibu
land
1-2, you should have
behind your
visual
1-1.
with your airfield now off your nose 5 miles 340 degrees. If you have visual, please contact Sapphire back
1-4,
on 135.0.
You're going to have to go around, you're too close.
1-4, go around.
Platform 1-4, maintain 2,000 feet, fly the runway heading. I'm going to give you a right turn to 145 presently. And platform 1-1, vacate when able.
Platform 1-1, clear runway.
Platform 1-1, 1-3 also, vacate when able. Strongbow 1-3, descend to 2,000 feet, you'll be next on the queue.
Tower 1-3, copy, descendant 2000.
Blackthorn 1-4, right turn heading 130 to rejoin the base leg. Correction, to rejoin the downwind. And Strongbow 1-3, line up approach runway 05. You two should be spaced pretty well. Furthers for Strongbow 1-1, slow down to minimum approach speed.
1-3 clear effective.
Cash from Strongbow 1-3, was that call?
I've got Dan Graves, is that you? Are you Strongbow 1-3?
Yeah, correct. Send.
Minimum approach speed, if you can please. I've got Black 1-4 going to hopefully jump in front of you.
Yeah, cover that.
Black 1-4 cleared for immediate landing runway 05 if able. If not, I'll give you the go around, it's not a problem.
Cover. Should be able.
Okay, so then Black 1-4, clear to land runway 05. And Strongbow 1-3, any way you can slow down a little more?
Yeah, I'm at 170 now, so I can't go much slower.
Understood.
I won't do another right-hand orbit, that's fine. Fuel state is 4.
Understood. This should be okay as long as it all goes to plan.
Copy.
And Blackthorn 1-4 clear to land runway 05. Vacate as soon as able.
Kish make the compass 1-3 inbound.
Compass 1-3, report your position. Disregard Compass 1-3, I think I've got you. Compass 1-3, I have you to the northeast, 15 miles from base. I'm going to have you turn left heading 220, vectors to land runway 05.
Turn left 220, runway 105.
We're getting a bit ballsy today, like this is some really close spacing. Blackthorn 1-4, please vacate the runway as soon as possible. New traffic behind you.
1-4 clear of runway.
Strongbow 1-3, clear to land runway 05.
Strongbow 1-3, copy. On shore final.
Sorry, it's an sorry, it's a bit of a late call, but this is how it is. It's busy today.
No problem.
And Compass 1-3, left turn 215.
Left turn 215, compass 1-3. Strongbow 1-3, wheels down.
Strongbow 1-3, vacate when able. Thanks for your help. Oh god, Kisham was ridiculously busy there. I had them stacked with like 30-second landings.
Nice.
I'm watching cloud over Kesh.
Fucking crazy.
Nice job though.
Well, they've just cleared capture point 3, so I suspect everything else is going to start heading your way shortly.
Joy.
Got enough parking?
Well, they're landing and taking off pretty much as quick as they can. Parking's not my problem. I'm taxing it. I'm honestly, I can't see taxi letters, so
Strongbow 1-3, clearly active.
many thanks.
I think question you have like A and B.
It's a little bit less of a problem than that. I can't see the ramps. I don't know how many spaces there are. And they also disappear off of my radar scope when they land and they're on the ramp. I can't see them at the taxiways. It's a fun little bug with some of the airfields in Persian Gulf. I don't have this problem with Georgia, just Persian Gulf. Compass 1-3, field should be to your right wing, 2 o'clock, report field in sight.
How do you view the
Have one runway
Shut
sight, Compass 1-3.
Compass 1-3, clear to land runway 05.
Clear to land runway 05, Compass 1-3.
I kind of hope that the server has a tac view of this, because I kind of want to see how those landings went.
just trying airport view question see what it actually looks like?
The airport view in Kesham or Kasab is fucking awful. It shows taxiways, but then you don't see ramps, you don't see ramp numbers. I have no idea how many slots there are available.
Oh yeah.
So I don't see letters, and there's no chart for Kesham either. I mean, there's
Malibu
alpha
1-1 patron, hold at the north side of the island, still waiting for clearance from JTAC.
My SRS.
Jobs, I might need something stronger than beer. That was some heavy duty ridiculousness. Couldn't have done it without them for their cooperation though, that was really good. Probably going to have Compass 1-4 talking to me shortly.
Washington Tower, Compass 1-4 inbound, 20 miles.
Compass 1-4, good day, welcome home. Right, left turn 220, vectors to land runway 05.
220.
Havadia Tower, I'm inbound from the east.
Last station, say that again.
Strongbow 1-2, I'm inbound to Havadia from the east.
Stand by. I had no idea I was controlling Havaja today.
Not a problem. I think it's empty anyway.
It will be if you're the first one to land.
Compass 1-3 on final for 05.
Compass 1-3, clear to land runway 05 for Kesham.
Press dog.com. Yeah, Discord's. On one by SRS C for a minute.
Oh god. Just when I thought it was safe, now they're telling me about some other airfield apart from Kesham that they're landing at now. Brilliant. What one's that?
Well, my SRS just deleted all my fucking channels.
Wow.
Fireball looks like it will land. George, I don't know.
Right, so I've got Havardayara Airport, Kesham and KSAB. Fortunately nothing's really working at KSAB, so that's okay. Compass 1-4, field should be to your right wing, 2 o'clock. Report field in sight.
I have the airfield inside, full steady 2000.
Compass 1-4, clear to land runway 05 in your own time.
Compass 1-3, runway vacated.
Compass 1-3, copy. And Compass 1-4, yep, no problem. Strongbow 1-2, I've now got comms with Haverdiah Tower. Yeah, it's a pretty simple runway. Moving forward, it'll be runway 08 for departures.
This is Strongbow 1-2. Be advised, just landing at Havardia is a very short runway. If you miss the first third of an F-18, go around.
Thanks for the word. Yeah, it's going to be runway 08 for departures and arrivals anyway from now on. Don't think it'll help much with the runway length, but there's a little bit of an overstretch on at the end of the other side.
Haverdiah traffic, Strongbow 1-4, lining up for final miles to the east and requesting landing.
Okay, that was several people at once. I want to talk to the people on Haverdiah Tower first. What was that?
Haverdiah Tower, Strongbow 1-4 for 15 miles east, single ship F-18 requesting permission to land.
Strongbow 1-4, 15 miles east of Haverdiah. Hello. Yep, left turn heading 275, vectors to land runway 08. Break, break. Who was calling from Kesham? Who else did I step on before? Okay, nothing heard out.
Sub Tower, Blackthorn 1-1. Blackthorn 1-2 is currently on approach, but issues with SRS, he's not on comms. Is he able to land?
Yep. Yeah, you guys are the only ones working at KSAB right now, so Blackthorn 1-2 is clear to land. If you want, you guys can, later on when you rearm, you can come up to Kesham.
1-1 and 1-1's on the deck at Kesham. The rest of the flight disconnected after landing.
Understood. Yeah, Blackthorn 1-2 is clear to land. KSAB is literally the only aircraft there right now.
Copy, thank you. Kesham Tower, Strongbow 1-3.
Go for 1-3.
Yeah, I'd just say you just had one inbound just on the taxiway. Permission to take the active taxi via the eastern apron to park. Just long down on the turn and circle on the active at the moment.
Kesham cleared as requested.
Tower 1-3, repeat.
Kesham Tower approved as requested. Just announce when clear of the airfield.
Copy. Visual with the aircraft actually on the taxiway.
Strongbow 1-4, runway 08 in use. Left turn heading 250 for the entry.
Strongbow 1-4, visual on the runway.
Yep, except you're landing the wrong way, it's runway 08 we want.
714, I'm coming for an overhead landing pattern.
Oh, understood. Right, okay.
Kesham Tower, Fireball 1-4 inbound.
Fireball 1, Fireball report position.
East end of Kesham Island.
We're Fireball 1-4 radar contact 26 miles northeast of Kesham. Cleared in for runway 05. So right turn 210. Correction, yeah, right turn 210 for you.
210 cleared in.
Strongbow 1-4, you should have the field in sight off your left wing, left 11 o'clock low.
Strongbow 1-4, copy, field inside, left wing.
Strongbow 1-4, give yourself a 3-mile final, runway 08, and you'll be clear to land.
Strongbow 1-4, 3-mile final for runway 08, clear to land.
Kisham Tower, Strongbow 1-3, clearly active.
Many thanks. Fireball 1-4, maintain current heading and descend to 5,000 feet, maintain.
Kasab, this is Budweiser 1-4, approaching from the north at 425 miles at Angels 11.
Budweiser 1-4, descend and maintain 5,000 feet, minimum approach speed please. You're going to turn left heading 210, vectors to land runway 19 Kasab.
Kasab, Budweiser 1-4, repeat your last please.
Ooh,
Descend and
bad things have
maintain
just happened.
2,000 feet. Right turn 210, vectors to land runway 19 Kasab.
Leaving the bad thing, or?
Budweiser 1-4, copy.
Fireball 1-4 to Kisham, I have airfield in sight.
079, Roger ball.
Fireball 1-4, landing
got chucked out of
runway
everything.
05, so that's the
Oh, I
other
had
way
that.
around.
It reset all my radios, nearly crashed my PC.
05.
Yeah. Don't know what happened there.
I missed at least one.
He's gone.
fucking-
The SR is gone. Whole lot. Amazing.
I'm still on for now, but
Yeah, just went. Bizarre.
I'm sure you'll be able to quickly boot it back up.
Yeah, I should be in there pretty quick to be honest.
Attention all traffic, GCI has had a graphics computer glitch, he'll be back on shortly.
Kisham Tower, Strongbow 1-1.
Fireball 1-1.
Go for Strongbow.
Go ahead.
Kisham Tower, Strongbow 1-1, inbound from the northeast, 30 miles.
Strongbow 1-1, continue. Advise when 10 miles out.
Yeah, Roger, go tower.
Strongbow 1-1,
State go tower.
continue. Advise when 10 miles out.
Advise 10 miles, Strongbow 1-1.
And
Malibu
Fireball
1-1,
1-4, you'll be cleared to land on your own at
Malibu 1-1,
05 when
strongly
you're
recommend
lined up.
heading south side of the airfield.
Clear going in when able. Fireball 1-4.
Budweiser
Bullet
1-4,
1-1,
the field
Roger,
should
towers
be in front of
120
you,
decimal
runway
0.
19, report field in sight.
Strongbow 1-4.
Malibu 1-1, given time constraints, I believe the no more CAS inbound. You just have to go for it and see what happens.
Budweiser 1-4, cleared to land runway 19, report when cleared.
Kisham Tower, Bullet 1-1, inbound from the northeast, 4,000 feet.
Well, 1-1, good day. Left turn heading 210, vectors to land runway 08.
Fireball 1-2,
Correction,
please.
05.
Request
Left turn
request
210,
clearance to land on the
vectors
boat.
to land.
He's not wrong.
Kisham
No, it's
Tower,
not.
Compass
I cleared him
1-1,
to land on
inbound
the
from the
boat.
northeast.
That's all I did.
Angel 17.
Isn't it a ship? I thought a boat was a
I
submarine.
was hoping it was going to be a ship because boats, like, smaller than this.
No, I think in naval terms, a boat is something that goes under the water,
Sorry,
and a
guys.
ship is a thing
Sorry
that
guys,
goes
2
on top.
seconds. I'm going to turn you down a bit. Compass flight, say that again, sorry.
6 miles out from Kisham.
Compass flight, runway 05 for Kisham Tower is in use. I have 1-1 to the east and 1-2 to the north. Which one am I talking to?
1-2.
1-2, good day. Continue your current heading. You're going to take a left turn to join the runway 05 when ready.
Copy that.
Compass 11, descend 5,000 to 5,000 feet, turn left heading 233, long finals for 05.
Copy, descending to 5,000 feet. Compass 11.
Casham Tower, Strongbow 11, 10 miles up.
Strongbow 11, thank you. Continue present heading. I'm going to give you vectors to land runway 05 behind the Harriers and descend and maintain 6,000.
Atrium vectors behind the Harrier, descend and maintain 6,000.
Sorry, climb and maintain 6,000. Compass 12, turn in runway 05.
This is Compass 14, signing off. Thank you for tonight.
Thanks for the work, Compass 14. See ya. Compass 11, continue present heading. I'm going to extend you a little further.
Copy that, Compass 11 extending.
Strongbow 11, say your fuel state.
Strongbow 11 is 4.1.
Copy. I'll have you extend just a little further. I have a funny feeling the Harriers will be out of fuel before you will.
No worries. Kasab, this is Budweiser 14, clear for the active.
Many thanks. Call when ready to taxi if you're turning around.
Casham, Fireball 14 is off at Bravo.
Many thanks. Compass 12, clear to land runway 05.